When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort.
He's got it! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense...
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Quickly complete. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Oh, what a move to get open. Breaks into the open on the left. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Got it in the middle. It's Hauser.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brown has it. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a little space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And the Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Hughes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught close to the marker. It's Hughes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the offense just going to spike it here. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw. It's Dyer. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown Cardinals. Great job by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Tuttle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Dyer. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
The heat got to it, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough for the 1st down. Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Sampson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Yellow Jackets will try to move the chains on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back, and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At the 45, on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Unleashes one. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4. Oh, he's got some space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Yellow Jackets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Dyer. He lets it fly. He's got it at the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. He'll start this drive firing. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line.
Dropping back, it's Dyer. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Working on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points.